Alright, we are back on Outer Wilds. As soon as my controller turns on, naturally. Yeah, whenever you feel like it, controller. You just spare that up. Let's turn that controller off and on again. Seems to be rebellious today. Hopefully today we finish this game. I'm kind of sad at the idea of finishing this game because I've been enjoying it so much. I want it to never end. But obviously that's part of what games are. The end. Okay, just need to turn the game on and off again for that controller to accept working. This is an unusual time for me to stream. Usually I'm more of a morning person. But it is the week days and I cannot stream in the morning because I'm working. It's time. Let's head. Through subtle nudging by a certain community member that we all know and love, I've been instructed to test a few more of my hypotheses more rigorously, including the control module, which I believe to be inaccessible, which might not be that inaccessible. The lake bed cave, which I believe to be deadly, which might not be that deadly. Here it is. And the quantum moon, which I believe to be unstoppable. Like you cannot take a picture of it to make it not move anymore. And actually it might not be that way. We'll see very soon. First, let's go to the twin. I really need to go fast there, so I don't get crushed by the sand too quickly. So we have to do this first. Then we'll test the control module hypothesis. And finally, we'll do the quantum moon, except if I stumble upon it, like if it's really on my way. Don't crash me into that planet, thank you very much. Okay, so North Pole it is. Whoa, yeah, that's I'm going fast. Oh, yeah, I was going a bit fast. My hubris. Let's land here. Fuck repairing this ship. Not gonna happen. Let's go all the way down. I had decided last time that this was the cavern, the lakebed cavern. Then I met a lot of dead ends and died in atroce, insane pain. But what if it wasn't that dead of an end? Explicitly, I'm looking to see if I can find a cave shard somewhere inside there. That is most definitely a dead end. That is as well. But what if I go around that dead end? Amazing. Great. There is a path here. No, it's just a maze. It's not a dead end. It's a maze. If I go beneath the sand, I expect to find stuff. Okay, okay, I can see the quantum moon. It's very far away. That's not what I'm looking for. That's a lot of sand. A lot of sand. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Do I need to go up there against the sand? I assume the shard can be found here, since someone disappeared from there. That would make a lot of sense to me. Sadly, making sense is not... it hasn't worked every time for me. I assume this must then be parkour. I need to go up there. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Parkour that will push me back down there if I miss any single step. Great. The stalactites are very useful to realign myself there. Just bump into them. Oh, would you look at that again once more? We are progressing. I don't want to jump down, but I believe I do not have much of a choice. I have no idea where I am, but I assume I'm on the way to progress. There's cacti everywhere. This definitely is... Oh. Oh, I see. So JJ wanted to nudge me towards the truth, and he gave me actually a pretty interesting hint that happens to not be correct, because I was not here yet. This cave tends to change depending on quantum mechanics. But I was stuck on the cave before that. Oh, here we are. Here it is, the shard. Oh, there's a graveyard here. A lot of dead people. Jesus Christ. This is where we were when it vanished. It's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock is here. Thou Coleos is not. And 7 small rocks and it's 2 more cavern. I'm not sure if it's relevant to what happened before. We are examining the different rocks. Stand on the largest one. And the lantern died. Okay, so I just need to stand on it and turn off the light. I turned off the light. And then I do this. And there we go, just teleported. Pretty amazing, isn't it? The Nomai, for being a very space interested people, they're not very smart. They took me with it to a new location. I wonder where this happened. Curious but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Disappeared while I wasn't watching. It has returned. Go on it, idiot. Became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. Seems to be accursed. If you can bring me here, can also carry me out. Trade, I can travel on this rock. Complete darkness. Meloria is no. Ah, okay, I actually found it. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer. The being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. So promise to me it'll never vanish again if it does learn something useful from it. Okay, that is extremely interesting. I figured it might have been inside, so it moved him with, but actually you just need to be touching it. This is a new place. I think I've been here already. Yes, correct. Okay, so this is new. This is very interesting. I might be able to use this knowledge to teleport myself from places to places. I should try this on the other shards, I suppose. Not sure. Maybe the shards travel from planet to planet. Who knows? Lakebed Cave, amazing deal of knowledge. To travel with a quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings. That is very useful to know. So maybe it goes back on the moon, because the moon is a quantum object itself. And they think that the quantum moon is actually the origin of all these shards. So that might... Oh, I should have repaired my ship, shouldn't I? Anyway, it's fine. I don't really want to autopilot this. I want to do this. Found a tower shard, and I can TP inside the tower using the shard, probably. Yeah, can I slow down? Oh, I'm not matching this velocity. I was matching something else's. Yeah, just match that velocity, please, pretty please. Come on. There we go. I've grown to dislike a Brittle Hollow more and more from the high likelihood of being teleported to the Whitehall station and having to do it all over again. But we're on the way out of this. Let's get the signal scope, find the tower shard. I know where the tower shard is. It's on the outside of the tower, and it might teleport inside the tower, which would be a good way in. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's a big ass shard, isn't it? But can I be in complete darkness touching this? I don't think I can. It's too big. Ow. There's all these lights around. Yeah, it's gonna be too bright, isn't it? Maybe when I'm not facing the sun that might work, but I can't snuff those out. Let's see. Let's just wait. I'm turning away from the sun, so it's gonna get darker. This is not exactly dark, is it? Nice explosion. I wonder what happens if I get hit by those. God, I'm so glad I don't have to go to Dark Bramble right now. Like, that's really the silver lining to my life. Not going to this godforsaken place. Will this count as complete darkness? I need that moon to go away. Oh, here's the quantum moon. Hello. Because that moon is definitely too bright. There's nothing in the Intellipurintum of the shard. No on the Dark Bramble. There's one in Giant Steep, I recall, the Island Shard. And there's one or two and a half. Two, actually. Yeah, these lights are gonna be a problem, are they not? They will prevent any kind of teleportation. Ah, it's a shame. Is there a way to snuff them out, then? Hey, that shot moved, but the lanterns were there. That's a lie. Why can it move when I'm not looking then? That's cheating. Because the lanterns are here. Oh, but nobody's observing it. I'm still an observer even there. I don't see how I'm an observer since I can't watch it. But, when I look up. But, okay. Well, no matter. Let's try on another one. Fuel level critical because I did not fuel up. That's typical. Oh. Well then. You can't boost with oxygen. What a shame. Let's get out. See ya. What a sad planet. Imagine living here. I can see the quantum moon. I can, since I'm going to Hearth, anyway. Hearth, I don't know. Since I'm going to Earth anyway, I might as well do the, might as well check out my, my Fury. Okay. I can't throw a scout on the moon. It goes through. What if I take a picture of the moon? Is it gonna stay? I have a picture of it. Maybe I need to take a picture of it myself with my actual camera. Can't accept. Okay, I have to try. I need to try. That worked. That worked. I'm on the moon. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Okay, quantum moon. I was able to land on the surface of quantum moon. Don't even log how we did it. It's like, it's a surprise for everyone. We did it. Thank you, Scout. Yeah, it's a very loud quantum fluctuation, isn't it? Okay, the gravity is really low. It's 0.04. So I can just jump around a bit too much. I wonder will end up in space. No, there's no fucking idea where I am. So this is the South Pole, I assume. I'm very afraid of going too high and like getting out of. Oh no. Yeah, let's not be stupid. Let's not go through. Actually, let's go back to my ship and heal up. I don't want to take any chance of dying for no reason. Let's use the medikit. Okay, back outside. Time to explore the moon. Oh god, this is very exciting to be here. Okay, this looks like I can act. There's more of an. Oh, okay. Is this quantum? Maybe it wasn't here before, because I don't recall seeing it, but maybe I'm just blind. The likelihood of my blindness is 1,000,000%. So the Nomai eventually disappears the secret of the moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Did I? Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Yeah, that's fun, because I really just did this one. Oh, okay, I need to recall the rule of the sixth location and the rule of quantum entanglement. Oh, okay, I understand what do you mean. The sixth location. Yeah, how about you give me more hint what the heck that is. So right now we're on Hearth. So I need to recall these 3 rules before I can do anything, it seems to me. So for that I need to find answers. Let's look at the log. Quantum Shrine, that's exactly it. Quantum Moon. Found a den Nomai in spacesuit. I didn't see it, but whatever. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in the cave. But I know the rule of quantum entanglement, don't I? It's right there. But maybe I need to prove it by doing something. Oh. Let's try and find that shrine again. I have a curious idea right now. Just need to find a shrine wherever it moved. It does move then. Hey, that's new. Oh, that's the probe, isn't it? It's the other probe. Hello. I'm here. Yeah, you are. No. Don't move. Stay here. Stay right there on that moon. Where's the shrine? Ah. if I, oh, there's no way to be in complete darkness here, is there? There is! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last one is the eye of the universe. So there's a way to teleport to the eye. Yep. Have I recalled? I guess I recalled, because I definitely, What the hell? Okay, I guess I am inside the eye of the universe right now. But there's a bit of a door problem, isn't there? How do I get out? What's the point? Let's go out again, see if I at least can go out. We are around Brittle Hollow. Oh, and the moon is different. Oh! Different places on the moon. That's interesting. I can move around the moon by using this. Ah, ha, ha, ha. But obviously, it would be too easy if I could go out near the eye. It would basically end the... Oh. Yeah. So I can use this to TP around. But now I need to actually find anything useful here. Any data? Oh, the probe is here as well. Let's see, does the probe have anything new when it's here? Such as a warp core. I cannot grab that warp core. Okay, there's absolutely no more info here. Let's grab that fuel. Oh. There be anything there? Yeah, looks like that's about it on Brittle Hollow. Screw that place. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, Bramble. I don't like Bramble, but we gotta do it. Let's see what kind of deadly stuff is outside then. Why must there be a Bramble version of the moon? Did I not suffer enough? I think I've suffered enough. To be serious though, I'm very curious what the hell Deep Bramble is. Because it seems to be a planet-shattering plant, which is very scary as a concept. And also it's a space-bending, planet-shattering plant. Surely there must be something useful here though. Must be a reason for all that exploration on the moon, not just look pretty. That's something up here? No, it's just going outside. Not happening, I'm not exiting the moon. So it's a different moon every time too, because the South Pole is... Oh no, already? Oh, but Solon dies there. Okay, it's not like it's hard to go on the moon. I can go back anytime, but I wish I had more time to explore. Okay, let's see if I can reach Giant's Deep before it's too late. That works. Hey Pizza, glad to hear you're there. We're currently exploring the Quantum Moon. It's a very exciting journey. It's a pretty empty journey so far. I'm hoping for actual stuff. Also, pretty sure the star is dying right now. I'm gonna get blasted. Yeah, what if I quantum myself out? Oh, quantum mechanics die when the sun dies. Interesting. Okay. So, we know how to explore. We know that we can explore the Quantum Moon really easily. We don't know what it's good for though. Like seriously, I have no idea what it's good for. But we still have to explore some versions of the moon, so we can go back. Also, we might be able to read some things from our ship's log. It didn't say that it updated, but surely it must have. Let's see. Quantum Moon. So it goes to the eye. But I can't get out when sure. Let's explore every location, but we do know that it goes to the eye. Does that mean we can use the moon to locate the eye? Since we can locate the moon, if it's not in our galaxy, like close by, then it must mean that it's on the eye. How do you ensure it's not on any of your planet, though? It's a large question. I actually need to go to Giant's Deep for the just want to see if I can find the moon right now. Maybe it... Oh, okay, it's right there. Whatever. I'll find it again. There must be more. Okay, I wanted to go here since I discarded the concept of finding the launch module really easily. And I forgot... Okay, that autopilot is gonna kill me, isn't it? God, it is gonna kill me. Jesus Christ. That autopilot sucks. Let's just lock all velocity. Loop around a bit. Here it is. So I believe the launch module is here, just inaccessible. And I discarded the possibility of going in, but I could go in from the outside. Since they did mention that it was exposed to the elements, which the outside... That's what the outside needs. Let's go and try. Because this is the main entrance. Yeah, look at this. It's a nice gaping hole through which a clever person, such as myself, could fit through. Is there any point in going here? Questionable. But at least I went there. I assume there must be at least some text. Yeah, we can see there's some text here. Give me that. Control module is right over there, right? Yeah, that's it. Let's read some text. Mallow might better 50%, sending blah blah blah. Yes. Yeah, we know that text. We shall give all the power, which inevitably destroyed that that cannon, by the way. But we have been to the probe tracking module. It's inside the core. We might have actually know all that text already. Imagine Privet, the probe tracking module. Yeah, I'm honored and terrified. You won't. Fret not, my friend. We need only to fire it once. Yeah, we have read this. It's pretty hilarious, given that we fired the cannon 9,318,000 times. Can't blame them for... Oh. That's my ship being extremely far away. Why? That's me going at full speed towards that godforsaken planet. And my ship is also getting pulled hard. Is it gonna enter the atmosphere? No, it's not. Okay. I'm going to kill myself. There we go. Nice meditation underwater. I'm not very interested in having to put myself up into space and try to get back on and so. When I can just go home. Okay, let's go. Got the launch codes. We've got them. Alright, new ship log. We have found this. Haven't we been to the control module? I feel like we have been to the control module, but maybe we have not. I'm pretty convinced that we have. We know what the unknown 6 location is. It says so in the tower, doesn't it? If the quantum moon is here, we go to the quantum moon. Otherwise, we go back to the probe control module in the hopes that we just missed something and that we actually can easily get what we need. Okay, the moon is not here. Is it here now? It is right there. Amazing. Just need to scout launch. Take a wee picture of it. There we go. Oh wait. Oh no. I need to keep that picture up. There we go. We got a picture, and as such, we can immediately destroy my ship by going at top speed. Yeah, there we go. That's sounds like a good enough landing. Oh yeah, whoops. I'm not sure we can repair something that was never working properly in the first place. Maybe I'm just being too mean. I reckon going to the South Pole in each different planet might bring us something. Because that's where the Nomai is dead, on one of them at least. I don't know, could be a thing. Okay, Dark Bramble, we have seen the body already. Let's try this again. I don't understand, I was supposed to... Do I just stand on this and then turn off the light? No, because this is giving off light, somehow. I don't want to get crushed by this. Okay, Brittle Hollow, we have not seen the body on this one. Can we actually get to the South Pole? The Brittle Hollow? Not sure we can. It's not gonna stop me from trying. Oh, the probe. That kind of scares me, not gonna lie. Not expecting to see it so close. Surely there must be something to do in here. Can't be just a joke, can it? The tower is back. Let's just use the tower again. It's interesting that they talk about the quantum. What's it? Because I've never been to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Lateral here. This rule of the sixth location. Maybe that's why I'm not understanding the eye thing, because I don't know that rule. Maybe I should actually get inside that tower, shouldn't I? That does sound like something I should be doing. Let's not get off of the moon. That sounds like a terrible idea. Probe is here. Is the North Pole. Is there anything on the pole? Not even a body. How disappointing. But the tower, it's often here. The rule of the sixth location. Shame I don't know it. That's kind of scary. Okay, just need to go back to my ship. Oh, but I'm north now, am I not? Not on the southern pole anymore. So I'm outside of that thing that locked me in. Is there anything interesting to do outside? So actually for Brittle Hollow, maybe what I need is to go on the southern pole at Brittle Hollow. Who knows? Maybe that's the trick. This doesn't seem to be amazingly useful, to be perfectly honest. But, just theorizing at this point. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing in this, so I might as well just try. It's science. Yeah, I really want to be able to exit this, but I can't. This hurt again. Indeed. Indeed. The thing is, I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to be looking here yet, or if I should go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge to get the knowledge that I need. Go to the South Pole. Here's the body of the poor Nomai. They all die in Dark Bramble, don't they? Seems like it's a Nomai tradition at this point. Alright, time to go to Brittle Hollow. And if all else fails, I just go back to Earth. Grab my ship. And then get going. That's the same as up north, right? Oh, it's just a body again. Poor person died everywhere at the same time. That's really sad. Maybe there's a... Oh. Let's check the death on every single biome. That seems cruel. Am I cruel? You can tell me if I'm cruel. I won't mind. Oh, on the beach too. That's really tragic, isn't it? Well, sucks to be you. It's not what I want. I need the tower. That's new. It's really a mess of an environment, isn't it? Everything changing all the time. The fact that there's O2 on this weird-ass moon is strange to me. Almost seems like something that shouldn't be. Okay. I want to check out the eye. Because I've only went to the eye from the northern hemisphere. It's the same, isn't it? Goddamn eye. Let's watch the body in the sand. So it doesn't move. Actually, look at this. I want to try something. There's infinite oxygen in there, isn't there? Like in the cacti environment. Okay, it is locking. It is not locking me. What the hell? And where's my my scout doesn't work anymore. Oh, okay, it's doing that. Alright, it's just not. Alright, let's just meditate until next loop. Go to Brittle Hollow and try to find that bloody way into the tower. Why couldn't they just have a door? Okay, so let's think. One of the things I should try is check out that quantum shard in the museum. There might be something interesting for me to do. I should go and grab my just go and grab the jetpack before I do this. Because why walk like a human? Oh, well, I'm not human, but why walk when I can fly, right? And in fact, it's yeah, let's do that. Get me out. The maximum amount of lazy. What else? Hey, nice. They might save a pet spar. Blah blah blah, statue. Can I do anything with you? You contain my memories, don't you? What if I break you? It's too much light, right? Yeah, it's enough light to prevent teleportation. Oh, I did not see, but they have those. Landing gear of our ship that flew close to Dark Bramble. No! No more. Hey. Instruction to opening the device. Resume the search. It's the Eye of the Universe locator thing. There's nothing cute about it. I wish I could destroy it, like right now. I'm scared of this guy. Is there anything I can do with you? Guess not. I kind of wish I could do something with the statue. The lack of pathing is not cute, it's terrifying. Sixth location. Why do they say that I don't know? I know. They're telling me basically that I needed to go on that tower. But how do I go on that tower? I need to go in. I don't know how. It's going to be time to find out. Interloper can die. Because we did have that theory of maybe you need to warp into that tower, but the warp from the tower warps into the forge, not into the tower of quantum knowledge. So I really do not know. There's a gravity cannon right here. Then there's that ship. I can see Dark Bramble, which is a big no. The tower should be around there, right? It's on the equator, if I recall. Here it is. When it comes to quantum fluctuation, there's a tower shot, obviously. Now tower shot is on the other side. No, it's on the other side. It doesn't go below, does it? Doesn't seem like it does. What a bummer. Using my scout, I might be able to find a way in. I have a quantum locator of some kind. That's about it. How would one go in? Seems that the only way is through that big hole here. But as we know too well, there is no way in. Send the steps to the entrance below. Alright, I'll try that. Check everything along the way. Things I might have forgotten. Wait, the tower does get knocked down. At some point, doesn't it? Do you have to wait for the tower to get knocked down? Just get it like this? I don't know. Seems unsafe. I'm glad to hear, Kronos. Though I'm surprised on how you do it. Not gonna lie. You are resilient, that is for sure. How would one go in? What are you waiting for? Grab that tea or that coffee or these pills, whatever you take. It's on the other side of this. It's, oh no, it's on that other side. Okay, that's very far away from this then, isn't it? I reckon this needs to fall through the white hole, the black hole, and I just go in no gravity, go through it. I don't know if it will actually get crashed down, but I seem to recall a point where there was no tower there. Let me I have something interesting that relates to this exact theory I have. Let me get that. Yeah. I've been wanting an energy drink for quite a few days. I actually like the taste of them. I know a lot of people don't, but I really do. What do you call chili? It's amazing how quickly I lost the concept of temperature since moving here. Like, back in France, it's starting to become winter. Not winter, it's like becoming the cold season, right? And my family's like, oh yeah, we had to put on our jackets and so on. And it feels so strange. I don't understand. What is a jacket? Ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for the journey. Yeah, there's a big problem for this. The scout gives me the surface integrity of Brittle Hollow, which has 19%, is very amusing. That's very Brittle Hollow for you. But yes, the plan is wait for this particular part of the planet to get knocked down and go inside using 0G, which will make my trip inside very quick. But it might work. I am definitely not warm-blooded. 10 to 0 degree is not chilly, it's cold. Very cold. I tend, like even in France, I tend to regard 20 degrees as chilly. Which is why I ask, because definitely I don't have the same definition as chilly and cold than most people. I just don't like the cold, do I? I like a good 30 degrees. Like 20, 25 to 32 is the best. That's like great temperature. Enjoyable temperature. Alright, just one more explosion and this should be good. Yeah, 21 degree, I agree. It's a bit chilly. I do agree with this. Yeah, Canada does it does that to people. I've heard. Sorry about the yawn. It's not been a very tiring day, and despite all of this, look at me. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of factors you're stacking up, Kronos. Okay, can you yeah, all of this rest of the planet being destroyed. Can this happen to this precise part? The 19%, which makes me believe that one more meteorite and this tower goes down. I just need the 1 more percent, please. Pretty please. Yeah, whenever you want, meteorite friend. I don't know if there's any way for me to quicken that process. I don't even know if it's random chance or if it's predetermined. Ah, here it is. That's gonna be firing. Yeah, minus 35 degrees. What the hell? The worst I've ever been in was minus 20 degrees, and God, that was painful. Your weather drops to low teenagers. That's a strange kind of weather. Yeah, well, we have about a year of 32 degrees before we get another year of 32 degrees here. So, okay, I'm quickly running out of oxygen, game. How about you give me what I want and you give it to me right now? Oh, I guess I should sleep at the campfire. That's how you quicken things up, isn't it? Well, it's a bit late for this run, but I'll know for next one. Sleep at the campfire, wake up before the end of the run, and everything should be dead. I have no idea what minus 30 Fahrenheit is. 13 degrees is cold, yeah, I agree. I guess part of it is I don't like to wear heavy sweaters. I'm much more comfortable in a shirt. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna miss me with the death. It's fine, I'll just meditate. Okay, go to Brittle Hollow, sleep for a while, and then head. Yeah, I'm just saying, even with heavy sweaters, I still get cold. But since I don't even wear them, it's even worse. I have my AC at 27 degrees, and when I get in bed and undress, I legit get cold. Like I get shivers at 27 degrees. That autopilot, man. So I'm rather glad about spending the winter in a tropical country. No call for me. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let's find a campfire. Should be pretty easy from here, right? Undershirt, turtleneck, sweater, coat, and windbreaker. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Stockings, thermal underwear, and jeans. Oh yeah, I remember wearing a thermal wear during winter in France. I would go outside with like thermal shirt, undershirt, shirt, sweater, like the turtleneck, vest, coat, windbreaker. Yeah, and we are not equipped to deal with the cold, it seems. Pizza, give us some of your ability. I'll take it. Actually, I don't need it. Not anymore. Praise tropical climates. Though you can miss me with the humidity. I'll give it all back. Where's the way? Up here, so. Yeah, when I go back, I was supposed to go back home for Christmas, so during winter, which would have been a very painful experience after living in a tropical country for a few months. Going back to France in the middle of winter is not fun. Winter gets cold. I have the sporting events with these metal seats. It gets so cold. I remember when I was, as any Frenchman has at least once in their life, I was in a protest. It was actually the only protest in my life. It was minus 18 degrees, and I was protesting outside for 4 hours, probably. I had a very good gloves, but not good enough apparently, since after the protest I went into a bus. I removed my gloves, and the change of temperature in my hands was so painful. I was almost in tears. Am I going in the right direction at all? I don't think I am at all. I get to explore some more, I guess. Yeah, I need to go up there, up that bridge. Yeah, thermal heating packets I discovered as a kid, and I remember I was 11 years old, just boiling water on the stove to prepare my thermal packets. That was fun, good times. Yeah, I got really good gloves last 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe? I can't remember, some time ago. God, what a great idea. Good gloves are just better than you think. Wait, how did he download this? Yeah, wool gloves tend to leak heat for me. I went for a very good leather glove, and that worked amazingly well. I don't know how long I should doze off for. How's the sun doing? It's doing okay. I don't know what REI is. Turn Equipment Incorporated. Yeah, definitely do spend on the winter gear. It's worth your time. I can sleep more. Oh, it doesn't sound like wait. That's not it. That's it. The tower is still standing, which is insulting to me. Can I reach the tower? I can, and I can check the surface integrity from here. Great, doze off. I have no idea. But by the name, Recreation Equipment, I don't expect them to make a specifically good high quality winter gear. I don't know, maybe it's just judging a book by its cover, but doesn't sound very promising to me. How's the sun doing? Hey sun, are you doing it? How are you doing? You doing okay? You're doing alright. I know, wrong button. Okay, time to sleep a bit. Let's go for, I don't know. Oh, these are seconds, not minutes, are they? Yeah, I can sleep way more. I was going for sleeping 30 seconds at a time. No wonder the sun was doing fine. I was barely doing anything to him. The tower looks like it's still okay. Let's check. My ship is just gone. I mean, the tower is still okay. Which makes me very sad. Whoops. Okay, I'm not hitting that. I did it once, should be able to do it again. 19%. I should go down in just a few minutes, shouldn't it? Time to doze off again. Let's give it 3 more minutes. I don't know how long it should, but I want to wake up every second. Okay. 2 should be good. Oh yeah, there's less planet now. The scout is still there. Who knows for how long? Let's check. Can I get the surface integrity again? 10%. It got hit again. Nice. Alright. And more sleeping. A riveting stream of dog sleeping away. I know, fascinating, isn't it? I do this for free, you know. Just providing a service to the people. Give me a sec. Just need to answer something. Sorry about that. Surface integrity still says 10%, so I assume this is still here. Come on, man. Just go down. Let's go for 2 minutes. Ensure its destruction. No indication of surface integrity. And my scout is 30 kilometers away. Oh no, don't get killed though. Okay, good. I am very far away. Can I see the tower itself? That's the white hole. I can't see the tower itself, though I should. Should be here somewhere. Oh, of course I have my scout. What am I thinking of? I can locate the tower. Look at me being smart. Okay, so there must not be that much to explore inside that thing, because exploring in 0G is not easy. And it doesn't have the magic floor everywhere, which frankly it should, but that's life. No stone that I can think of. Oh god, don't go so fast. Cannot find a stone. Maybe on the top floor. Please, there's a scroll here, and I know there's text to read somewhere. I saw it from above. Might be on the top floor though. How's this the sun doing? Ah, god, you can't be serious already? If you're here to make your first pilgrimage, deeply significant journey, remember your history. To honor the member of the clan who came before us, became stranded on Brittle Hollow No. Between. These Nomai looked upward from same moon, kept the curiosity alive. The two divided group were able to reunite, find and visit the moon. Many died before we discovered how to make the journey. Call these Nomai and carry the curiosity with you. Welcome, Solanum. Prepared on Giant Steep. Carry you to the moon's sixth and most secret location, aided by the shrine our clan built on the quantum moon. Must be on the moon's north pole. Okay, I did try that. I did try exactly that. And it did not work. But I may have missed try, I guess. It's a possibility. Anyway, it's time for death. Yeah, it's good to have a good return policy. Oh wait, you serious, Pizza? I can ram my ship into the surface to make it break? Sounds like cheating. Yeah, return policies are good, but the fact that you need to use them is usually not good news. Okay, time to go back on the moon. Whee! Okay, Tower of Quantum Knowledge is done. We have seen it. Must be on the moon North Pole. Okay, it's time to go. Let's grab this before I forget and die. Yeah, it's very useful to it's very useful to be able to return gear if it's not good, so you can try things out. But it's more like I like to be able to shop at some place that I know it's reliable. Like I go there and I know the gear will be good. Not satisfied with that picture. That's much better. Ow. There we go. Easy landing on the moon. Okay, time. Yeah, feet hurting after an hour. Not great boots. That doesn't sound like a very, very good pair of boots at all. Okay, so it needs to be on the northern pole, which I know I can reach using 2 tricks. Just need to find the shrine the first time. There we are. Oh. I guess there's only one person you can blame for that then, isn't there, Kratos? To be fair, getting size right is difficult, especially when it comes to specialist shoes. I don't know what that means in other people's sizes, but I wear 45 French shoe size, so you can translate to whatever that is. Except for climbing, where I need 47, just 2 sizes up. 47 is pretty big too, so it's very hard to find. So it's not the greatest size to be. I don't think I'll be able to reach the North Pole from here. I will not, no. But maybe I can find a shrine on the northern hemisphere. Like here. I know the shrine can spawn here. That's the probe. That's nothing. Here it is. Ah, yeah, I guess the socks you need to account for the socks. I'm not a huge hiker, so that's not something I thought about. But it is important. Also, I've heard. Again, not a hiker, so how would I know? Slowly and surely I can get closer to the pole, but looks like it's not gonna be on the deep bramble. No. Don't know if I will get closer to the pole. Let's try all of them. Eventually I'll go into the North Pole of one. That sounds like an experience when first time hiking you go backpacking. Straight up. Here we are. I think I was close to the North Pole, but not on the North Pole, and that's why I was not able to. Okay. That is definitely the eye. Alright, it's time to explore. Oh boy, this is exciting. Holy damn, this is something. This is definitely the quantum stone that we have seen everywhere. There's a whole absence of anything interesting. But maybe I can just go out of the moon and see the eye for myself. I don't know. Let's explore. Eight-day hike at 4 PM while hiking. Nice. That's the kind of expedition that gives you great stories to tell afterwards. Oh, speaking of great stories to tell, this looks very interesting, doesn't it? Oh god, they're alive! They don't understand me, but maybe we can write. Pick up me stone. Identify. Oh. View stone. Identify, explain. I don't get it. Can't give you stuff, can I? Can't put them anywhere else. Really. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I should be looking around. Oh! Okay. Identify you, please. I'm Solonum and Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it a home. Okay, identify me. Who am I? I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak. I have particular forest. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Quantum stone. The heck is this thing? This quantum stone, despite also orbiting, it's the eye of the universe moon. That's really cool. Okay, give me some more info on that eye. We're orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon reflection. It's older than the universe itself, it dwells in extremely distant orbit of the star system. Okay, can I ask you to explain stuff then? What if I identify, explain? No. So say I can combine every stone with every other stone. 2 tenets to seek out and to understand. The shards look the same as the quantum moon surface, while at the eye. This we can infer the natural state is as it we see it now. Again, the quantum moon is the eye's moon. It's likely that any characteristic of the moon is also exhibited by the eye itself. The eye is likely quantum. This moon is probably quantum because of its proximity to the eye-rated quantum. Okay, that's interesting. The same way the area surrounding quantum shards eventually become quantum. Okay. I'll just put them on the floor. Why do I bother? Explain the eye. Poor dude, I'm just asking him to tell me stuff. Fundamental is attentive throughout the universe. It's only observable at a very small scale. But the eye is basically the origin of all of that, right? Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if you entered the eye? It becomes the clan's greatest question. Explain you. Why poor pizza? Why is he to be felt bad for? First pilgrimage, they all do this when we come to the eye. We cannot reach the eye from here, it's so special for us. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our side, we can see the quantum reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, I'll eventually combine everything, just give me a sec. Imagine your purpose is to find the eye. How have you arrived? Another star system? No. I came from the star system you're coming from, man. Yeah, I agree. I had no idea if we could combine these two. Oh, think of you as a friend. That's cute, man. Explain me and eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effect of a conscious observer would be? I don't know, I wanna try, man. Just let me in. Yeah, JJ backseating to the rescue, that's what it does. What a lad. First time on the Quantum Moon, it's the first time. If you came here looking for us, I hope you find them. All of you are missing the great time where JJ watches the VODs and then backseats to me in DMs. He's like, oh, you could have gone inside this! And I'm like, yes, I gone inside this like 30 minutes after this, JJ. Like many of my clan before me, I joined here to see the Quantum's reflection, discloses blah blah blah. May not be entirely alive. You are dead, I can confirm. I'm sorry to tell you, man. But you are very dead. I imagine you've noticed the change in appearance. Yes. The eye must be similarly malleable. The eye represents extreme changeability. The Quantum Moon becomes locked on one version when it's observed. What would happen if we enter the eye? We would destroy the universe, wouldn't we? Because we would stop uncertainty from happening. You are serious. Couldn't use your brain to go in, you had to cheat, didn't you? I used to believe the eye was malevolent to have lured my clan, but I don't fear the eye anymore. I want to see it. Hypothesis I made, yes, you are dead. I have said this already to you, I'm sorry. That's about it. I think I've done everything, every combination. Now, I don't know what else there is to do on the Quantum Moon, to be perfectly honest, but I'm gonna go in. Oh. Aww. My friend is dead now. And where's my ship? Ah, the ship anymore. Where the hell am I? My ship is 15 kilometers from here. That's amazing. Alright, time to meditate. So much information we just got in one day. Alright. I mean, a lot of what JJ is telling is obvious already. I met a living Naomai. The Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe moon. At this location, it becomes a reflection of the eye itself. It's likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. What would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Solomon has a correct hypothesis that she might not be alive. Yes. Okay, that leaves me with two questions. The control module, for some reason, and the Ashton project. So I assume I need to answer the very small question mark before I answer the biggest question mark left in the game. Let's go to Giant's Deep. Because after that, I am completely out of ideas where to go. Not gonna lie. I've went on the Quantum Moon, went so close to the eye of the universe. What if I send my scout? Would that work? It's always about the scout, isn't it? Bloody scout. I'll have to try. That would give me observation. Hey, hello, Quantum Moon. How is it going? Here it is. Alright, time to head. Cannot see anything. The gravity of Giant's Deep is so strong that I'm very scared that I fall into it anyway. Despite the fact that I am pretty far away from it. I'm very... Oh, I could land my ship here. Why didn't I? Well, too late. I forgot I could. Bye-bye, ship. I'll just have to meditate to TP back home. Good old meditation. Imagine if like that was it. That was the end of the time loops and you just sleep and just die. For real this time. That's the one that's broken. That's the one that's in the core. And I guess that is the control module. So what have I missed inside this? I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything, but you know. When could you trust my memory? Probably never, to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't trust it myself, so... Hey, that's my ship going away. Very far, very fast. See ya! What is this? Could I have some text to read, please? Request to launch probe received from Ashtwin Project. Huh. So the Ashtwin Project is... Okay, that's what I needed to know. I guess I didn't wait long enough for this to appear. Orbital probe launch, data from probe, compromise, damage to multiple module. Actually, I guess I never read this because the text took too long to show up. That sounds so much like me. Intact, viewport. I read that one. I know I read that one. Okay. Well, since my ship is gone, it's time to meditate. So, there are two things left. Get inside the Ashtwin Project. Or go back to Dark Bramble and set the coordinates. But I don't have a warp core, so I don't think it'll work. I'm actually gonna ask you, Pizza, since you know. It doesn't work to enter the coordinates if I don't have a warp core, correct? Because I don't want to go to Dark Bramble for no reason. If it doesn't work, I don't want to try it. It's just no. No. They have an advanced warp core. I want to steal it. I basically have not a single question more. I need to check on the Ashtwin, like, when there's no more sand there. While I wait for Pizza to confirm, but there is absolutely no point in going back to Dark Bramble without a warp core. Please say yes. I don't want to go back to Dark Bramble. I'm sure we'll have to eventually, but I don't think I'd need to go without the core. I do want a hint, yes. Please go ahead. No, thank God. Never have words be so comforting to me that you do not need to go back to Dark Bramble. Yeah, I assumed that was it. There's something I need to do in the high energy lab, I guess. Because I feel like I'm missing something there. I don't know. I just find it very strange that I can play around with the white and black cores and not do anything with them. What's the point of having them, right? Surely there must be a reason that they exist. What could that reason be? I have no idea where I'm going right now. In any case, if it's not on the Amber Twin, it's on the Ash Twin. And to go on the Ash Twin, I need for the Sen to go away, so I might as well start on the Amber Twin. I'll check out the lab, see if there is anything I missed. If there isn't, well, too bad for me. Sucks to be me. I think that's the one. Yes. Yeah, I know if you send a scout through one, it appears on the other side. That's the only thing I know. Maybe there's more. Maybe that's it. That might be it. What I don't get is why can you reroute power to them? Because it works with and without the power of both. So surely there must be something more. It can't just be pointless, can it? That's the one, I think. I believe I can follow that cable to get there. I can indeed. Just need to wait for the Sen to fill this up. It's another thing you can do here. Oh. Maybe, I don't know if I've done it already. You would know more than I. But let's see, let's try. It sounds like a good plan. Maybe I'll find something fun to do. Breathing. That sad feeling when you're so fast but you have to wait. Oh. I'm enjoying the low gravity. Very, very much. Okay, is it a useful thing I can do or just a cool thing that I can do? We'll see soon enough, I assume. I need to wait for these to be completely bugged, otherwise it's still poking. Ah, they were completely bugged. No, it's not this way. It's that way. Then I think it's this way. And then right. And here we are. Whee. Okay, here we are. High Energy Lab. At long last. Well, not exactly here yet, but I'm be there very soon. Alright, Pizza, tell me more. What's the deep secret I'm missing? There's some cores here. I didn't try to put empty cores. What happens if I put 2 empty cores? Probably nothing, but okay. So I go up there, and I starve the city of power. Power is going this way. Okay. What happens if I put an empty with a white core? Is the white hole go? It's not. Okay. Makes sense, obviously. There we are. The singularity. Beautiful. Double singularity. I don't know. What are white holes exactly? A myth. I know doing that. What the hell? Oh, that's very scary. I love it. Wait, that actually destroyed my my expedition. I need to load my save. Can't resume. Okay, we have learned one thing today. Do not trust pizza. Very fun, thank you. Okay. I need to find the Ashtun project. That was the most fatal of errors. I'm gonna go on Ember, sleep for a bit with Chirk, my old buddy, and then I will. Oh, match velocity, and then I will go to Ash Twin. I've not been exploring Ash Twin post sand going away enough, in my opinion. What a landing, man. Hey, my old dude. Time to doze off for 6 or 7 minutes. I assume going next to the core of the Ash Twin planet will be interesting, given that it should be the project right there. Okay, how is it looking? Still covered in sand. Good night. Please go on with the music, chirp. Do not stop ever. How is this looking? Still rather sand covered for my liking. And sun is rather red, but let's sleep 3 more. Alright, sure. Remember, don't destroy the universe while I'm sleeping. Imagine if destroying the fabric of space-time was that easy. It's getting there. It's getting there. And also the sun is dying more and more, so I can't exactly afford to mess about too long. Alright, see ya. My ship is probably going to be blown away, but whatever. Oh, I could have gone before the second sleep even. So I guess it's not the core, because this core is not accessible right now. Yeah, I'd like to not get blasted by a moving sand, please. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do though. That's it's a concern. No idea. The Twin Tower are broken. But I would assume there's a reason that they exist. They gave me a lot of hints about those. Should I assume that they may work? Let's assume that they may work. What happens if I go here? Let's wait for the other twin to show up, and if it doesn't do anything, I'll just fuck away. Because it mentions something. You can't go to the center by walking. How do you get there? You dig your ship into it, is what you're getting at? Or you're warping. You're warping. That is the, that's usually how it goes. And for a warp, a good old warp, I need the other planet to show up. It did mention something like, they share an astral center, and you warp in that astral center, not the actual planet. Hey. Okay, now just warp me, oh no. Oh no. That wasn't it, was it? Well, No gravity, I can just fly jetpack gung-ho inside there. Wrong warp. Yeah, it might be the other tower. I don't know. I can try the other tower, the broken one. Because it sure looks suspicious, doesn't it? It's also a very dangerous tower, because I can get lifted up from the sand. But that guy was trying to get in. So I assume he was trying to flee something and he wanted to warp before he would get that fate of his. Let's try again. I can't get lifted off. I can probably. I need to be careful then. Why would that work now that there's less sand? No idea. I'm still gonna try it. I gotta experiment. Oh, the sun is not looking good. I don't like this at all. I'm standing on the warp core. Where's the It's coming. It's coming rather fast. Just gotta be careful of that sand so I don't get lifted off. Gotta get lifted off, won't I? I'm gonna get lifted off. It is the center of Ash Tween, not the answer of Ambetween. So it can't be like going the column of sand or something. I don't like this. Oh, you gravity cannon yourself into it, isn't it? No, you can't gravity cannon yourself into it. That would be so stupid. What can it be? Those towers? I don't think these towers can... Oh, there's an entrance at the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, that hurt. I don't think I've ever seen that entrance. It just goes up, right? Yeah, it's completely useless to me. I need to warp there. Okay, I assume it's not from the broken tower. I need to understand it now. I know! Do I? I seem to recall reading something that tells you that you can return back when you're standing on a white warp thing. You were referring to... Okay. Oh, we're gonna see the explosion, like, huge. That's gonna be nice. Okay, so I know a few things. The fact that the tower does not need to be perfectly aligned. Let's not waste my oxygen. I won't be able to see the sun die. That was not smart of me. I'm gonna die of oxygen lack just before the sun kills me. Like literally I'm gonna choke right now. There we go. In front of the dying sun. Okay. So Broken Tower can warp me there. I remember reading multiple things about warp towers and how they work. Including 2 things about return trips and alignment issues. There's a good chance that both of these information will answer what I need. Okay. Okay, let's look at this. Warp towers, where are they? Alignment angle diagram. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center, which results in slightly longer warp windows. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. I know we have a warp core inside. They did mention something about the Ash Twin statue not being good. Because it wasn't correctly aligned. The warp tower always aligned with the center of its corresponding astral body. The hourglass twins are so close together, they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point between them. I'm missing something, but I don't understand what. The warp receiver is the center of the corresponding astral body, and there's a shared alignment point in between them. The warp receiver must be located or on or in close orbit to the relevant astral body. Yeah, probably. I'm probably thinking about it too hard. I have no idea right now. I do tend to overthink things. Massively. I do remember that if you stand on a white core, you can get warped back. Am I just crazy? Have I imagined that? I seem to remember doing this by accident. Like I stand back on the platform and it TPs me back to the warp tower. Could that be the answer? I warp inside, then immediately go back to the warp station, so it TPs me back to Ash Twin. That could be it. I mean, I'm gonna give it a try, who knows. Maybe that's it, maybe it's not. I'm pretty sure that's a real thing that I did. Oh no, that's not shirts. Shirts on the other side. Like actually warping back to the tower. Because I remember being irritated because then I had to wait for the alignment again. And if I was irritated, then it probably happened, right? It's worth a try in any case. If it's not it, then eh. Just gonna sleep for 10 minutes. I'll do one. Sleep a bit, wait for everything. So warp point will open in the broken tower. What is preventing you from getting into the black hole, and how can you get you around that? Okay, I need to go to the broken tower again and see. Oh, the sand. The sand is what is stopping me. So I could go. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I always wait too much. I don't know how much I'm supposed to wait. What I could do is something I did earlier that didn't warp me, but maybe that's a thing. It's like hide near the library so I don't get warped, then go back on the black hole. Oh, because I need to actually step on the black hole. That's it. And since there's a huge column of sand lifting me up at that exact moment, there's no way for me to be standing. I guess that's what you're getting at. Yeah, a huge column of sand. With the I wish I could zoom in on the planet. That would be a very useful thing to be able to do. Sun. That's why do I do this to myself? I'm just gonna heal. Otherwise I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's this idea. It's like you don't need to be exact. You have about 5 seconds to... several seconds to go back on the thing. I've actually read that log earlier, and I figured there's a reason why they tell me this. There's no way it's... there's no way they're just telling me this for lore, right? So, Broken Tower. Tell me more. I feel so bad for that poor guy. There's the warp core. The planet is gonna come. I'm gonna hide here. Again, there has to be a reason why there's this little balcony here, since it's not on the other room. Now we wait. But the reason why I did not believe this was the answer is... if it needs to be 5 degrees within, it's 5 degrees left and right. So I should warp before the line as well. But maybe that's just not a ghost, I don't know. It's also, again, I've already hidden here and then walked on that warp station, and it did not warp me. But I might have been too fast, it's very, very likely. Because I did not pay specific attention to going divers quickly. I just wanted to survive the sand blasting. Actually, yeah. It's even more likely than that I stayed specifically longer under here because I wanted to not get taken off and missed the window due to this. I could have accidentally triggered that window. I want to see if this shows an indication that it is active. Could be interesting to watch. Okay, come on now, any second. Oh yeah, it's coming. We can hear it. Come on. Wait for the sand to go away. It's not showing any sign of special activity. It's not warping me. That is not warping me. Maybe I was too slow? Was I too slow? Hey DevChat, how you doing? Maybe I was just too slow, I guess. Again, I have done this once already, and this is exactly what happened. But it might be tighter that people remember. And by people, I mean you. Good to hear. It is getting very late here. I need to conclude this game before I can go to sleep. I need to be reasonable for once. I actually been reasonable yesterday. I went to sleep at 10, which is pretty crazy. That's not a bad idea. Ah! Okay, that's... Ah! I thought it opened as soon as we aligned, and then it stayed open for the duration of the thing. But it opens if something is there when we align, and then it stays open for 10 seconds. I don't think that's in the log, but again, I have a very poor memory of these kinds of things. It is extremely likely that I just misremember. That's well done, though. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you did not notice pizza. That's how you do things. It's well done, because otherwise you could very probably like warp there by accident in the same way that pizza did it. Because again, I would have warped in there if I didn't need the scout already, and way earlier than I should have known anything about that project. Okay, it's time for sand. Will the scout be warped, or will it be destroyed by the sand? We shall see very soon. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the sand to go away first. Ah, come on, man. Why is it not doing it for me? I need to go inside the core when it's here, I guess. Okay. You said, and I quote, "Just wait and see, the window is like 10 seconds long." That window is not 10 seconds long. Yeah, I get that. When there's a hole, I jump in the hole. I was afraid that the sand would carry me away and people would laugh at me like, the window is so long, you have all the time in the world. It's not. Is the sun gonna die before I actually warp in there? It's okay, don't worry, I'm just pulling your leg, man. Yeah, true, I guess a black hole tends to be a bit faster than a column of sand. Okay. The sun is not looking great. I hope I have time. Also, I don't have much oxygen left. In any case, now I know how to go in. Alright, that sun is not gonna... It's not gonna last for 2 or 3 more minutes, I reckon. But I have 50 seconds of oxygen, so... Pray for oxygen in the Ash Twin project. Though, why does the scout warp, but not you? Because the scout is lighter than you. Anyway, I guess I'm... It's for gameplay reasons, isn't it? Okay, lack of oxygen, big problem. Pray for oxygen on the other side. Yes, oxygen! Okay, so I'm inside the core, I assume. "20 minutes, receive data from previous cycles, probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. 2 minutes until end of cycle transmission." Oh no, it's not a long time. Floor is slippery here. I don't like this. Today we finish the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we scarved, craft our most ambitious project. Awful to send information back in time. So finish relocating all subterranean plants with metal digging. To keep an eye on how significantly we've altered the environment here. It's not a good puzzle, I reckon, honestly. Because... again, I need to reread the log, but I don't think the fact that you need to have something on the warp platform is explicitly said. And also, you're supposed to warp in the middle of the planet. That's how it's supposed. That's how the lore is saying it. How far we've come since our experiment at the R-Energy lab. Pokey just sent us the warp core for the final tower. Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon. Not by accident, the core was the last to be forged. Could have been forged faster. All connected through Ash Twin and no longer need mediating your disagreements. Friends on Giant's Deep. Ah, god. Isn't it supposed to pause when you read? Now it tells me the cannon is doing well, advocates for more launch power. Then he will explode. Memory statues are done. When it succeeds, they will activate more data before we shut down the project. Start on the sun station. Prompt the sun's explosion will supply the energy we need. Impressed by their mental fortitude. Almost ready to get the energy. Then we send back the order 22 minutes in the past. Oh, and so we can do this forever. That's why they say they only need to send one probe, because they only do. Ah. We can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline. We're halting research into creating a supernova. New comet. Oh no, the comet. There's no knowledge on it. Just run, guys. Please just run. Also, I'm gonna die, but... it's gonna activate? Is it gonna activate? I'm curious. What have I just done? I should have read what this does. Yeah, I'm gonna read again the description in the log, because I feel like there's some part of it that wasn't hinted properly. Did I accidentally trigger the end of the game? Oh yeah, I did. I should have read what it does. No, I did not. Ooh, thank God! I thought I did something I shouldn't. Yeah, whatever. Let's just sleep here for 5 minutes. It does pause, except when the sun is about to explode. Ah, okay. So you can't cheat the supernova forever. As soon as the music starts. Hey now. Less banter. How could I know? Oh, what cute music. Time to head inside the project. I guess there's still more than I haven't found. Yep, let's go. Also, I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to note down these guys. I said I would, and then I forgot, and now I'm going to do it. So it's an L like this, then it's that shape. I think there's a Greek letter that looks like this. Okay. For some reason, I believe that there might be a reason that I need these coordinates. I know that I can input them in the vessel, but the vessel is dead. And also it's in the bramble, which we have vowed not to go back to. Oh, I don't need to go on Ambitwin, I need to go on Ashtwin. Oh no 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 no. Ah. Why do I trust you to pilot again? And here I was asking the chat not to be mean. I deserve that one. I deserve that one. Yeah, perfection. Exactly, should have waited one night. Why didn't I think of that? I guess that's how they built the sun station, right? They waited for it to be night, so the sun would be turned off. They're smart, these Nomais, aren't they? I do deserve to be mocked by all of you. Okay, that explains why the cannon breaks now instead of, you know, 9 million times ago. Please do go ahead, Kranos. That would be very appreciated. Buckle up, buckaroo. Okay, I have learned one thing. The sun is not friendly. Sorry about that. That is very true. That is very, very true. Also, I overshot by 3 kilometers. That's it's not great. God, what a game. I'm so happy I picked it up. I'm so happy I got to experience it myself. Which sounds strange as I'm streaming it, and maybe being the first experience for some people, but I don't play a lot of new video games like most people lately because I have a lot of work, so I can't really find the time to play a game for 15 or 20 hours. But when I do, I'm just so happy when it's a good game like that. Oh, it's not there yet. So 5 minutes was a lie. Again. Trusting pizza was the worst mistake I've made in my career. Well, that's the thing, C-Space. My Nancy Drew game went swimmingly well, so not a lot of banter towards me, sadly. I was wishing for more. Like, I wanted it. That's why I came. I wanted people to be able to get a good crack at me. And, yeah. I mean, there was still a few very funny mistakes and moments, but was not a Brelix moment. Yeah, fair enough, Peter, fair enough. I'll accept that. Not happily, but I will accept it anyway. I do want the most time. I know that we have 22 minutes now, but it's good to know. "14 minutes until the end of cycle. That's plenty of time." I read all of this on the left. There's a statue right here. That's a nice statue. No scrolls. I think all of these texts I've read already, but let's check it out. I have good news, the Advanced Warp Core, blah blah blah, no it isn't, is everything well at the Forge? Could still be improved, Pokey's nervous, we know it. We know that Pokey is nervous. That's what Pokey does, basically. Timber Heart Projection Stone. Gratitude. Seal of the thing, can I offer my eyes? Yes, you can. Okay, so... I don't know what this is all about. Yeah. No. Let's skip gravity. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Yep. I need the artificial gravity up, don't I? Oh, so I need to go back to Dark Bramble with that core and yep, that's exactly it, isn't it? Don't tell me that's it. Oh, God. Oh, wait, I need the gravity again. I can't control myself. Yeah, let's just go the gravity. So wait, what happens if I die now? Because technically I stopped the statues from working, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I expected. Get that gravity going. What the hell is going on? Yeah, let's. The thing is, I might die since you know the. Oh, I guess it just loads my my next save, right? My save. Okay. The thing is, I might die because I need to go to Dark Bramble, and Dark Bramble, I need to go to a vessel, and the vessel is not exactly a safe place whatsoever. Can I walk back, please? When do I warp back exactly? Oh, what? Why would I need to take off the scout? It does not make any sense. What the hell? Ow. How does that make any sense? I have no idea. Yeah, you have caught my mad scramble for... Oh, okay. You have caught my mad scramble to go to Dark Bramble. I have no pleasure in knowing that I need to go back. That's Dark Bramble over there, isn't it? Why is the music playing already? Should I have plenty of time? Oh, I guess it's just to be atmospheric, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. I need to mark the vessel on the HUD. Okay, this is time for the epic mission that I will fail by dying to anglerfish. Oh god, I hope I don't die to anglerfish. This would be so anticlimactic. Alright lads, this is it. My mad journey to go to the vessel. Oh, the muted music is amazing. Insane amount of pressure right now on me. Insane amount. I don't like Dark Bramble. I'd like to make that clear. When I say that I don't like Dark Bramble, I don't think it's bad. I say that I'm terrified by it. But I think it's great. It's a great... It's very well made. The feeling of terror inside that fog is crazy. My hands get extremely sweaty from all the stress right now. The bubbles, the useless bubbles. Imagine if you die, it's like, oh well, too bad, since you stopped the project, you don't respawn. Thanks for playing the game. And then delete your save. That would be pretty ballsy. Also, I would be extremely sad. I don't think there are any anglerfish where the vessel is. Yeah, I know, I can always die. What happens if I die? Do I have to start from my save, or do I respawn with the core somehow, somewhat? I'm not gonna die, so you can just go ahead and tell me, because I'm right there. So it's time to go and visit the eye. I know, just that easy. Comes naturally to me, you know. Imagine if I got out without my spacesuit. That would be amazing. Ah, that's not the entrance. It's a game over, okay. Okay, it's match velocity. I have no idea where I'm going. But you just respawn, okay. So you have to go back to the Ash Twin, get the core, find the vessel. Yeah, in the same way that if you destroy the universe, right? That was fun. It's happening, lads. It's happening. Let us place the warp core. We have gravity. Yeah, Pizza told me how to. That was great. A lot of fun. Time to input the coordinates. So if I recall, no, not this one. That looks like it. Then it's that shape. And then it's that, and that. I do believe that is correct. Imagine if I entered incorrectly and it warps me into another Dark Bramble type of place. Okay. It's time to warp, guys. How does that work then? How do I fly this ship? Like this. So that's the eye, huh? Okay. My heart is pounding right now. Am I getting closer to this? Enable to pinpoint location. My heart is really pounding, really. It's like very happy to be here. Also very scared. Yeah, that's a signal. We found the eye. Oh, I can't die. That's good. I was really scared of dying accidentally and having to do this all over again. That looks so cool. Hey, it's yeah, as I assumed. That door's not gonna open. Do I need to... Oh. There's a lot of gravity, isn't there? Oh yeah, there's a lot of gravity. Typical of this game. End of the game, give me 2.5 gravity. Jesus Christ. Why do I even care beating this? Right under me. I'm going to mute myself and allow all of you to experience this in the gravitas it requires. Yes. Since there's a lot of moving around, I believe that talking is back on the panel. I have been on the Quantum Moon. I've completed every single log item that I know of. I did go in the Quantum Moon Eye of the Universe thing. I did go to that tower in the end. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Here we are. Can I not sit in that chair? Hey. I do hear music. Just a banjo. No player. Oh, okay. Ask your buddy. It's just a banjo. It's pretty scary. I do hear music. Ask her. Oh. Right, quantum mechanics. Yeah. Take your time. I need to find everyone then, I guess. It's time to collect my bros. The quiet shade. Across old bark. It's the miss me with this shit, please. Ah, God, I want candy. It's always dark. Can't remember the poem, sadly. Okay. So I guess the everything that killed people will kill me now. No, I found this. I wish it was just eyes and not dying stars. Sure, shit. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry, man. The star guy, the amazing star guy. You're pretty cool, but your music kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Where is your instrument, man? Why can't I find your telescope and the dying stars? Is that your instrument right there? It is your instrument. Give it back, man. Ah. Guess I can't get them all at the same time. I have no idea what I am. Okay, yeah. Fuck that instrument. How much more soothing. There's nothing soothing about this. I want to get off Mr. Wildbone's ride. I don't understand. I am your god! I see. I'm scared. If I watch the stars, it's too late. If I watch back, I don't see the stars. I'm safe, I am immune. Not immune. My confusion is just amazing. That guy's floating through space again, isn't it? He's up there. Ah, what a lad. Absolute unit. Hey, it's a tradition on this stream to fly into the sun, don't you know? Not a tradition, not a willing tradition, but a tradition nonetheless. I don't like the Stompin' Skeleton and the fact that the music stopped. It's strangely, it creeps me out more than anything else so far in the game. It's like the lack of music, the total absence, and the skeletons cheering. It's just, I don't like it. Come on, guys. Maybe it's one after the other. I need to correct them in order? Nah, definitely not. Oh, you can't be serious! Okay. I guess it does make sense. But for the skeleton, I don't know. Maybe I just need to burn the stump. Hey guys, I mean, I just burned this. Wait, that's very high. Hello, skeleton! Can you stop being creepy as all hell? Remember where you are. I am in the eye of the universe. Skeleton, you are too spooky. Stop this. I don't like it. Why you do this to me? Okay, that is not expecting such a metaphor. But it does make sense. It's not brute force, it's isn't that how it's supposed to go? Just go up until the probe appears? Brute mind. Hello. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. It is the time to find out. I love your instrument, man. Oh, okay. Should I begin? Yes, play, my friend. Oh, jerk, man. You have a god of this. Alright, ultimate lad labra Gabra. Sorry, not ladbra, Gadbra. Alright, Falspar. Get that harmonica out. And this was Outer Wilds. Thank you, JJ, very much to have recommended this game to me. I am very much inspired to read a story by Isaac Asimov as the credits roll. Let me just get the PDF of it. It is a very short story. The last question was asked for the first time, half in jest, on May 21, 2061, at a time when humanity first stepped into the light. The question came about as a result of a $5 bet of a high horse, and it happened this way. Alexander Andel and Bertram Lupov were two of the faithful attendants of Multivac. As well as any humans being could, they knew what lay behind the cold, clicking, flashing face, miles and miles of face, of that giant computer. They had at least a vague notion of the general plan of relays and circuits that has long since grown past the point where any single human could possibly have a firm grasp of the whole. Multivac was self-adjusting and self-correcting. It had to be, for nothing human could adjust or correct it quickly enough or even adequately enough. So Adel and Lupov attended the monstrous giant only lightly and superficially, yet as well as any man could. They fed it data, adjusted question to its needs, and translated the answers that were issued. Certainly they, and all of us like them, were fully entitled to share in the glory that won Multivacs. For decades, Multivac has helped design the ships and plot the trajectory that enabled man to reach the Moon, Mars, and Venus. But past that, Earth's poor resources could not support the ships. Too much energy was needed for long trips. Earth exploded its coal and uranium with increasing efficiency, but there was only so much of both. But slowly, Multivac learned enough to answer deeper questions more fundamentally, and on May 14, 2061, what had been theory became fact. The energy of the sun was stored, converted, and utilized directly on a planet-wide scale. All Earth turned off its burning coal, its fissioning uranium, and flipped the switch that connected all of it to a small station, 1 mile in diameter, circling the Earth at half the distance of the Moon. All Earth ran by invisible beams of sun power. 7 days had not sufficed to dim the glory of it, and Adel and Lupov finally managed to escape from the public functions and to meet in quiet, when no one would think to be looking for them. in the deserted underground chambers where portion of the mighty buried body of Multivac showed. Unintended, idling, sorting data with contented lazy clicking, Multivac too had earned its vacation, and the boys appreciated that. They had no intention, originally, of disturbing it. They had brought a bottle with them, and their only concern at the moment was to relax in the company of each other and of the bottle. "It's amazing when you think of it," said Adel. His broad face had lines of weariness in it, and he stirred his drink slowly with a glass rod, watching the cubes of ice lurk clumsily about it. "All that energy we could possibly use for free. Enough energy, if we wanted to draw on it, to melt all iron into one big drop of impure liquid iron and still never miss the energy so used. All the energy we could ever use forever and forever and forever." Lupov cocked his head sideways. He had a trick of doing that when he wanted to be contrary, and he wanted to be contrary now, partly because he has had to carry the ice and glassware. "Not forever," he said. "Oh hell, just about forever, till the sun runs out, Bert. That's not forever." "Alright then, billions and billions of years, 10 billions maybe. Are you satisfied?" Lupov put his fingers through his thinning hair, as though to reassure himself that some was still left, and sipped gently at his own drink. 10 billion years isn't forever. When it will last our time, won't it? So would the colon uranium. Alright, but now we can hook up each individual spaceship to a Stoller station, and it can go to Pluto and back 1,000,000 times without ever worrying about fuel. You can't do that in colon uranium. Ask Multivac if you don't believe me. I don't have to ask Multivac, I know that. Then stop running down what Multivac has done for us, said Adel, blazing up. It did all right. Who says it didn't? What I say is that the sun won't last forever, that's all I'm saying. We're safe for 10 billion years, then what? Lupo pointed his slightly shaking fingers at the other. And don't say we'll switch to another sun. There was silence for a while. Adel put his glass to his lips only occasionally, and Lupov's eyes slowly closed. They rested. Then Lupov's eyes snapped open. You're thinking we'll switch to another sun when ours is done, aren't you? I'm not thinking. Sure you are, you're weak on logic, that's the trouble with you. You're like the guy in the story who was caught with a sudden shower. Oh, there's more. Okay, that story will have to wait. I guess it's a new universe, and I'm going to wake up in it. Time loop. Yeah, that story was going alright. It's not over, I'm going to tell more after this. Just need to know what's going on. It is one of my favorite stories by Asimov, and I think it applies very well to this game. Yeah, I knew it. So, sure you are, you're weak on logic, that's the trouble with you. You're like the guy in the story who was caught in a sudden shower and who ran to a grove of trees and got under one. He wasn't worried, you see, because he figured when one tree got wet through, he would just get under another one. I get it, said Adel. Don't shout. When the sun is done, the other stars will be gone too. Darn right they will, muttered Lupov. It all had a beginning in the original cosmic explosion, whatever that was, and it'll all have an end when all the stars run down. Some run down faster than others. Hell, the giants won't last 100 million years. The sun will last 10 billion years, and maybe the dwarfs will last 200 billion for all the good they are. But just give us 1 trillion years and everything will be dark. Entropy has to increase to maximum, that's all. I know all about entropy, said Adel, standing on his dignity. The hell you do. I know as much as you do. Then you know everything has got to run down someday. Alright, who said they won't? You did, you poor sap. You said we would have all the energy we needed forever. You said forever. It was Adel's turn to be contrary. Maybe we can build things up again someday, he said. Never. Why not? Someday. Never. Ask Multivac. You ask Multivac. I dare you. $5 it says it can't be done. Adel was just drunk enough to try, just sober enough to be able to phrase the necessary symbols and operation into a question which, in words, might have corresponded to this. Will mankind one day, without the next expenditure of energy, be able to restore the sun to its full youthfulness, even after it has died of old age? Or maybe it could be put more simply like this. How can the net amount of entropy in the universe be massively decreased? Multivac fell dead and silent. The slow flashing of light ceased. The distant sounds of clicking relays ended. Then, just as the frightened technicians felt they could hold their breath no longer, there was a sudden springing to life on the teletype attached to a portion of Multivac. 5 words were printed. Insufficient data for meaningful answer. No bet, whispered Lupov. They left hurriedly. By next morning, the two, plagued with throbbing head and cotton in mouth, had forgotten about the incident. Geraldine, and Geraldette 1 and 2 watched the star picture in the visiplate change as the passage through hyperspace was completed in its non-time-lapse. At once, the even powdering of stars gave way to the predominance of a single bright shining disk, the size of a marble, centered on the viewing screen. "That's X-23, said Gerald confidently. Its thin hands clamped tightly behind his back and the knuckles whitened. The little Geodettes, both girls, had experienced the hyperspace passage for the first time in their lives, and was self-conscious over the momentary sensation of inside-outness. They buried their giggles and chased one another wildly about their mother, screaming, "We've reached X-23, we've reached X-23, we've..." "Quiet, children," said Geraldine sharply. "Are you sure, Gerald?" "What is there but to be sure?" asked Gerald, glancing up at the bulge of featureless metal just under the ceiling. It ran the length of the room, disappearing through the wall at either end. It was as long as the ship. Gerald scarcely knew a thing about the thick rod of metal, except that it was called a microvac. That one asked it questions if one wished. That if one did not, it still had the task of guiding the ship to a pre-ordered destination, of thinning off energy from the very subgalactic power station, of computing the equations for the hyperspatial jumps. Gerald and his family had only to wait, and live in the comfortable residence quarters of the ship. Someone had once told Gerald that the AC at the end of microvac stand for automatic computer in ancient English, but he was on the edge of forgetting even that. Geraldine's eyes were moist as she watched the visiplate. "I can't help it, I feel funny about leaving Earth." "Why, for Pete's sake," demanded Gerald. "We have nothing here. We'll have everything on X-23. You won't be alone, you won't be a pioneer. There are 1,000,000 people on the planet already. Good lord, our great-grandchildren will be looking for new world because X-23 will be overcrowded." Then, after a reflective pause, "I'll tell you, it's a lucky thing the computers worked out interstellar travel the way the race is growing." I know, said Geraldine miserably. Gerald 1 said promptly, "Oh, microvac is the best microvac in the world." "I think so too," said Gerald, tossing her hair. It was a nice feeling to have a microvac of your own, and Gerald was glad it was part of his generation and not over. In his father's youth, the only computers had been tremendous machines, taking up 100 square miles of land. There was only one to a planet. Planetary ACs, they were called. They had been growing in size steadily for 1,000 years, and then, all at once, came refinement. In place of transistors, had come molecular valves, so that even the largest planetary AC could be put into the space only half the volume of a spaceship. Gerald felt uplifted, as he always did when he thought of that his own personal microvac was many times more complicated than the ancient and primitive multivac that had first tamed the sun, and almost as complicated as Earth's planetary AC, the largest, that had first solved the problem of hyperspatial travel, and had made trips to the stars possible. "So many stars, so many planets," sighed Geraldine, busy with her own thoughts. "I suppose families will be going out to new planets forever the way we are now." "Not forever," said Gerald with a smile. "It will all stop someday. But not for billions of years, many billions. Even the stars run down, you know. Entropy must increase." "What's entropy, Daddy?" shrilled Gerald at 2. "Entropy, little sweet, is just a word which means the amount of running down of the universe. Everything runs down, you know, just like your walkie-talkie robot, remember? Can't you just put in a new power unit, like with my robot? The stars are the power unit, dear. Once they're gone, there are no more power units." Geraldette 1 at once set up a howl. "Don't let them, Daddy! Don't let the star run down!" "Now look at what you've done," whispered Geraldine, exasperated. "How was I to know I would frighten them?" Gerald whispered back. "Ask the microvac," wailed Geraldette 1. "Ask it how to turn the stars on again." "Go ahead," said Geraldine. "It will quiet them down." Geraldette 2 was beginning to cry also. Gerald shrugged. Now, honeys. I'll ask microvac, don't worry, he'll tell us." He asked the microvac, adding quickly, "Print the answer." Giraud cut the strip of thin cellofilm and said cheerfully, "See now, the Microvac said he would take care of everything when the time comes, so don't worry." Geraldine said, "And now, children, it's time for bed. We'll be in your new home soon." Giraud read the words on the cellofilm again before destroying it. Insufficient data for meaningful answer. He shrugged and looked at the visit plate. X-23 was just ahead. VJ-23X of Lambeth stared into the black depths of the three-dimensional, small-scale map of the galaxy and said, "Are we ridiculous, I wonder, in being so concerned about the matter?" MQ-17J of Nikron shook his head. "I think not. You know the galaxy will be filled in 5 years at the present rate of expansions." Both seemed in their early 20s. Both were tall and perfectly formed. "Still," said VJ-23X, "I hesitate to submit a pessimistic report to the Galactic Council. I wouldn't consider any other kind of report. Stir them up a bit. We've got to stir them up." VJ-23X sighed. "Space is infinite. 100 billion galaxies are therefore taking more. 100 billion is not infinite, and it's getting less infinite all the time. Consider, 20,000 years ago, mankind first solved the problem of utilizing stellar energy, and a few centuries later, interstellar travel became possible. It took mankind 1,000,000 years to fill one small world, and then 15,000 years to fill the rest of the galaxy. Now the population doubles every 10 years. VJ-23X interrupted. "We can thank immortality for that." "Very well, immortality exists and we have to take it into account. I admit it has its seamy side, its immortality. The galactic AC has solved many problems for us, but in solving the problem of preventing old age and death, it has undone all of its other solutions." "Yet you would not abandon life, I suppose." "Not at all," snapped NQ-17J, softening it at once to, "Not yet. I'm by no means old enough. How old are you?" 223, and you? "I'm still under 200. But to get back to my point. Population doubles every 10 years. Once this galaxy is filled, we'll have another filled in 10 years. Another 10 years and we'll have filled 2 more. Another decade, 4 more. In 100 years we'll have filled 1,000 galaxy. In 1,000 more years, 1,000,000 galaxy. In 10,000, the entire known universe. Then what?" VJ-23X said, "As a side issue, there's the problem of transportation. I wonder how many sun power units it will take to move galaxies of individual from one galaxy to the next." "A very good point. Already mankind uses 2 sun power units per year. Most of it is wasted. After all, our own galaxy alone pulls out 1,000 sun power units a year and we only use 2 of those. Granted, but even with 100% efficiency, we can only stave off the end. Our energy requirements are going up in a geometric progression, even faster than the population. We run out of energy even sooner than we run out of galaxies." "A good point, a very good point." "We'll just have to build new stars out of interstellar gas, or out of dissipated heat," asked NQ-17J sarcastically. "There may be some way to reverse entropy. We ought to ask the galactic AC." VJ-23X was not really serious, but NQ-17J pulled out his AC contact from his pocket and placed it on the table before him. "I've half a mind to," he said. "It's something the human race will have to face someday." He stared somberly at his small AC contact. It was only 2 inches cubed and nothing in itself, but it was connected through hyperspace with a great galactic AC that served all mankind. Hyperspace considered, it was an integral part of galactic AC. MQ-17J posed to wonder if someday in his immortal life, he would get to see the galactic AC. It was on a little world on its own, a spider webbing of force beam holding the matter within, which surges of submeson took the place of the old clumsy molecular valves. Yet, despite its sub-ethering workings, the galactic AC was known to be a full 1,000 feet across. MQ-17J asked suddenly of his AC contact, "Can entropy ever be reversed?" VJ-23X looked startled and said once, "Oh, say, I didn't really mean to have you ask that." "Why not? We both know that entropy cannot be reversed. You can't turn smoke and ash back into a tree." "Do you have trees on your world?" asked MQ-17J. The sound of the galactic AC startled them into silence. Its voice came thin and beautiful out of the small AC contact on the desk. It said, "There is insufficient data for a meaningful answer." VJ-23X said, "See." The 2 men thereupon returned to the question of the report they were to make to the Galactic Council. Z-Prime's mind spanned the new galaxy with faint interest in the countless twists of the stars that powdered it. He had never seen this one before. Would he ever see them all? So many of them, each with its load of humanity, but a load that was almost a dead weight. More and more of the real essence of man was to be found here, in space. Mind, not bodies. The immortal bodies remained on the planet, in suspicion over the eons. Sometimes they roused for material activity, but that was growing rare. Few new individuals were coming into existence to join the incredibly mighty throng. But what matter? There was little room in the universe for new individuals. Z Prime was roused out of his reverie upon coming across the wispy tendrils of another mind. "I am Z Prime," said Z Prime. "And you?" "I am D Sub-1, your galaxy?" "We call it only the galaxy. And you?" "We call ours the same. All men call their galaxy and nothing more." "Why not?" "True, since all galaxies are the same." "Not all galaxy. On one particular galaxy the race of man must have originated. That makes it different." Z Prime said, "On which one?" "I cannot say. The Universal AC would know." "Should we ask him? I am suddenly curious." Z Prime's perception broadened until the galaxies themselves shrank and became a new, more diffuse powdering on a much larger background. So many hundred billions of them, all with the immortal beings, all carrying the load of intelligence with minds that drifted freely through space. And yet, one among them was unique in being the original galaxy. One of them had, in its vague and distant past, a period when it was the only galaxy populated by man. Z Prime was consumed with curiosity to see this galaxy, and he called out, "Universal AC! On which galaxy did mankind originate?" The Universal AC heard, for on every world and throughout space it had its receptors ready, and each receptor led through hyperspace to some unknown point where the Universal AC kept itself aloof. Z Prime knew of only one man whose thought had penetrated within sensing distance of Universal AC, and he only reported a shining glob 2 feet across, difficult to see. "But how can that be all of Universal AC?" Z Prime had asked. "Most of it," had been the answer, "is in hyperspace. In what form it is, there I cannot imagine." Nor could anyone, for the day had long since passed, Z Prime knew, when any man had any part in the making of the Universal AC. Each Universal AC designed and constructed its successor. Each, during its existence of 1,000,000 years or more, accumulated the necessary data to build a better and more intricate, more capable successor, in which its own store of data and individuality would be submerged. The Universal AC interrupted Z Prime's wandering thoughts, not with words, but with guidance. Z Prime's mentality was guided into the dim sea of galaxies, and one in particular enlarged into stars. The thought came, infinitely distant but infinitely clear. "This is the original galaxy of man." It was the same after all, the same as any other, and Z Prime stifled his disappointment. D Sub-1, whose mind had accompanied the other, said suddenly, "And is one of these stars the original star of man?" The Universal AC said, "Man's original star has gone nova. It is a white dwarf." "Did the men upon it die?" asked Z Prime, startled and without thinking. The Universal AC said, "A new world, as in such case, was constructed for the physical bodies in time." "Yes, of course," said Z Prime, but a sense of loss overwhelmed him even so. His mind released its hold on the original galaxy of man, let it spring back and lose itself among the blurred pinpoints. He never wanted to see it again. D Sub-1 said, "What is wrong?" "The stars are dying. The original star is dead." "They must all die, why not?" "But when all the energy is gone, our bodies will finally die, and you and I with them. It will take billions of years." "I do not wish it to happen even after billions of years. Universal AC, how may stars be kept from dying?" D Sub-1 said in amusement, "You're asking how a trumpet might be reversed in direction." And the Universal AC answered, "There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer." Z Prime's thought fled back to his own galaxy. He gave no further thought to D Sub-1, whose body might be waiting on a galaxy 1,000,000,000 light years away, or the star next door. It did not matter. And happily, Z Prime began collecting interstellar hydrogen out of which to build a small star of his own. If a star must somewhere die, at least some could yet be built. Man considered with himself, for, in a way, man mentally was one. It consisted of 1,000,000,000,000,000,000 ages bodies, each in its place, each resting quiet and incorruptible, each cared for by perfect automaton, equally incorruptible, while the minds of all the bodies freely melted one into the other, indistinguishable. Man said, "The universe is dying." Man looked about at the dimming galaxies. The giant stars, spendthrifts, were gone long back in the dimmest of a dim far past. Almost all stars were white dwarfs, fading to the end. New stars had been built of the dust between the stars, some by natural processes, some by man itself, and those were going to. White dwarfs might yet be crashed together, and of the mighty forces so released, new stars built, but only one star for every 1,000 dwarfs destroyed, and those would come to an end too. Man said, carefully responded, as directed by the cosmic AC, the energy that is even yet left in all the universe will last for billions of years. But even so, said man, eventually it will all come to an end. It may be expended, however stretched out. The energy one expended is gone and cannot be restored. Entropy must increase forever to the maximum. Man said, can entropy be reversed? Let us ask the cosmic AC. The cosmic AC surrounded them, but not in space. Not a fragment of it was in space. It was in hyperspace, and made of something that was neither matter nor energy. The question of its size and nature no longer had any meaning that man could comprehend. The cosmic AC, said man, how may entropy be reversed? Cosmic AC said, there is at yet insufficient data for meaningful answer. Man said, collect additional data. The cosmic AC said, I will do so. I have been doing so for 100 billion years. My predecessors and I have been asked this question many times. All the data I have remains insufficient. Will there come a time, said man, when data will be sufficient, or is the problem insoluble in all conceivable circumstances? The cosmic AC said, no problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances. Man then answered, when will you have enough data to answer this question? The cosmic AC said, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. Will you keep working on it? I will. We shall wait. The stars and galaxies died and snuffed out, and space grew black after 10 trillion years of running down. One by one, man fused with AC, each physical body losing its mental identity in a manner that was somehow not a loss, but a gain. Man's last mind paused before fusion, looking over a space that included nothing but the dregs of one last dark star, and nothing besides but incredibly thin matter, agitated randomly by the tag ends of heat wearing out, asymptotically to the absolute zero. Man said, AC, is this the end? Can this chaos not be reversed into the universe once more? Can that not be done? AC said, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. Man's last mind fused, and only AC existed, and that in hyperspace. Matter and energy had ended, and with it space and time. Even AC had existed only for the sake of the one last question that it had never answered from the time a half-drunken computer technician 10 trillion years before and asked the question of a computer that was to AC far less than was a man to man. All of the questions had been answered, and until this last question was answered also, AC might not release its consciousness. All collected data had come to a final end. Nothing was left to be collected. But all collected data had yet to be completely correlated and put together in all possible relationships. A timeless interval was spent in doing that, and it came to pass that AC learned how to reverse the direction of entropy. But there was no man to whom AC might give the answer of the last question. No matter, the answer, by demonstration, would take care of that too. For another timeless interval, AC thought how best to do this. Carefully, AC organized the program. The consciousness of AC encompassed all that had once been the universe and brooded over what was now the chaos. Step by step, it must be done. And AC said, "Let there be light!" And there was light. Thank you for joining me in this amazing adventure. I wish you all a good day, good night, and I'll see you next time.